In a world where hemophilia conquers man. Brought to you by the National Hemophilia Foundation. Coming soon to theaters near you.
Hello?
Sue, I lost my job.
What? Why?
The office called and told me it was because I missed too many days of work because of hospital visits.
So, you're probably wondering what hemophilia is. Pap Urquhart is a sufferer of hemophilia. The most common case of hemophilia is caused by an inherited X-linked recessive trait, with the defective gene located on the X chromosome. Females have 2 copies of the X chromosome, so if the gene on one chromosome is affected, the gene on the other chromosome can possibly be unaffected. Only 1 in 100 million women are affected by hemophilia. Males, however, have only one X chromosome. So, if that one X chromosome is affected, they will have hemophilia. Therefore, this disease is much more common in males, and it affects 1 in 10,000 males. Hemophilia is also known as the royal disease, for it was passed down throughout the royal family of Europe.
That's ridiculous. I'm going to sue.
Don't sue, Sue. It's my fault because I wasn't careful.
Well, when couples, such as Pap and Sue, are thinking about having a child, and if one of the parents has a history of an inherited disorder like hemophilia, they may go to a genetics counselor. Genetics counseling is a process by which patients or relatives at risk of an inherited disorder are advised of the consequences and nature of the disorder, the probability of developing or transmitting it, and the options open to them in management and family planning. Genetics counselors are meant to give the information to the patients, but never to make decisions for them. Counselors use many different ways to convey information to their patients, such as pedigrees and Punnett squares, that help show the probability of passing on these diseases. In Pap and Sue's case, it was very wise to get tested because there are 2 possibilities that could affect the health of their child. Hello, my name is Pap Urquhart, and this is my wife, Sue.
Hello, my name's John, and I'm a genetics counselor. How may I help you?
Mr. Lemon, I personally have hemophilia, and we want to know if my wife and I can have kids that will not be unaffected by hemophilia. Can you help us?
Well, you need to get tested. We'll be in contact.
I want to have kids, Pap.
Well, we can't have kids, Sue.
Well, why not? I want to have a family.
Well, you only make $18,000 a year.
And you make none.
Exactly. How can you expect us to raise a family if you make $18,000, I don't make any because obviously I'm useless, and we don't have insurance.
Well, I should have married you.
And I should have married you.
You would be nothing without me.
Well, at least I would live life the way I want it.
What life? You basically die every single time you get a paper cut, Pap Urquhart.
I'm back, and this time I'm going to tell you what the symptoms of hemophilia are. Hemophilia is a disease that makes it hard for the human body to clot blood or stop the flow of blood. This is due to a deficiency in clotting factor 8. Hemophiliacs suffer from both internal and external bleeding, depending on how severe each individual's case is. Blood could possibly enter the joints between the bones, which could lead to joint damage and disfigurement. Symptoms are not usually noticed until a child begins to walk and bruise from any slight fall. These bruises are larger than a bruise expected from normal infants. Milder cases would not be discovered until later dental visits or doctor visits or any accidents that were to happen. Although there is no cure for hemophilia, the factor VIII that helps clot blood can be infused into the person.
I can't help it. And do you want our children to be that way?
Well, no!
Exactly. So let's just forget about it, Sue.
Well. We could still have children. We just have to wait till we get the test results back.
Fine. Decide then.
John Lemon, like many other genetics counselors, told Pap and Sue that to find out the possibilities of whether or not their child would have hemophilia would depend on their test results. John Lemon would have to draw up pedigrees and Punnett squares based on results from the blood tests of Pap and Sue. The Punnett squares would show the probability of Pap and Sue's child having hemophilia. The most important thing that John Lemon has to figure out is whether or not Sue is a carrier of hemophilia. You see, if Sue was a carrier, then their children would have a 50% chance of having hemophilia, like here and here. But if she is not, the worst that can possibly happen is one of their child would be a carrier of disease and the disease would be passed on, like here and there.
Come in. The results are in.
Coming soon to a theater near you, sponsored in part by the National Hemophilia Foundation.
I shouldn't have married you.
And I shouldn't have married you.
You would be nothing with that. I told you, turn the other way. You're so annoying.
I shouldn't have married you.
You missed the line.
I know, I forgot it.
Gee.
At least I would live life the way I want. I get to. I need to calm down.
You would be nothing without me.
At least I would live life the way I wanted to.
What life? You. I got the. Come on. I want to have a pam. One more time. Okay.
Just wait a second. Alright. Okay.
Well, I want to have a family, Pap.
Well, we can't have kids, Sue.
Well, why not? I want to have a family. I just said that. What was my line?
Oh my god, I actually got it. Can't do it.
Okay, next one. What's your next line?
Your family history. Which will help me further understand your situation.
You ready?
No. Wait, let me read it over again.
Is it recording it?
Yeah.
Hi. Ooh. That's for the bloopers.